Write a professional bio. That's the whole prompt. Simple, direct, totally reasonable. You type it, AI writes something, and you read it back and feel that slight deflation. Third person, passionate about, results driven, a format that looks like every other bio you've ever skimmed past on a company website. You didn't ask for any of that. You also didn't ask for it to stop. And that's what this video is about. Constraints. Specifically, what happens when you tell AI what to leave out instead of trying to describe your way towards something better? Picture the sequence. You write the prompt, it's reasonable. You know what you want. The output comes back and it's technically correct. It answered what you asked. It just feels off. And it keeps doing the same thing. Third person, that word you hate, a format you never intended. You run it again, tweak the prompt a little, and it still finds its way back into the thing you were trying to avoid. And here's what's actually happening. You never told it not to. That's the whole issue. Not a bad prompt, not a limitation of the technology, a gap you left open that AI filled with the most common available pattern. AI matches patterns based on what appeared most frequently in its training data. Ask for a professional bio, and AI has seen thousands of them. It knows what they look like. Third person introductions, phrases like result driven and proven track record, a structure that reads like it was written for a corporate directory. That's the output of pattern matching working exactly as designed. The most common shape of a professional bio is that shape. When your prompt leaves room open, AI fills it with the shape it knows best. You didn't ask for third person, but you didn't rule it out, so it stayed. The gap between what you wanted and what you got isn't a mistake. It's AI completing a pattern using what was available. Every open space in a prompt becomes a decision that AI makes for you. Format, AI picks. Tone, AI picks. Person, AI picks. Which phrases to use? AI picks from the most statistically common options. Constraints close those gaps before AI gets to them. When you name what doesn't belong, AI removes those patterns from consideration before generating anything. You're redirecting the decision before it's made, not correcting the result after the fact. That's the difference between editing output and shaping it. When you name what to exclude, AI removes those patterns from the valid completion pool. The pool of possible responses shrinks. What remains fits your preferences more precisely. This is worth understanding clearly. You're not blocking output. You're filtering which patterns qualify. AI still generates. It still completes. It just completes from a narrower, more accurate range. Think of it like a casting call. Open call gets everyone who shows up. Add requirements, and the pool narrows to people who fit. The role gets filled either way, and the difference is whether the match is close or whether it's just whoever was available. Constraints are requirements. They tell AI which completions qualify before any generating begins. AI assigns statistical weight to every possible completion. Some patterns are heavily weighted because they appear constantly in training data. Others carry less weight because they appeared rarely. An exclusion lowers that weight. Do not use bullet points, reduces the probability of bullet pointed formatted completions. It doesn't eliminate all bullets from existence. It makes bullet formatted responses less likely to survive the pattern matching process. The more specific the exclusion, the more precise the shift. No jargon leaves interpretation to AI. No results driven, passionate about, or proven track record eliminates 3 exact patterns. The difference in specificity is the difference in output. When the output is off, the instinct is to add positive description. Make it more conversational. Make it less formal. Make it better. These instructions ask AI to interpret what you mean. Conversational is subjective. AI has a version of it that may not match yours. Less formal is a direction, not a destination. Better has no reference point at all. Better than what? Exclusion works differently. When you tell AI what doesn't qualify, there's nothing to interpret. Do not write in third person is unambiguous. Do not use the phrase passionate about is unambiguous. AI follows the instruction exactly because there's nothing to interpret. Description asks AI to understand your preferences. Exclusion defines them without asking AI to guess. Constraints work when they're specific. No jargon sounds like an exclusion, but the interpretation belongs to AI. Whatever AI decides counts as jargon is what gets excluded. That may or may not match what you were trying to avoid. No buzzwords has the same problem. Buzzword is a category, and the boundaries of that category are fuzzy. AI fills fuzzy definitions with its own best guess. No, results driven, passionate about, or proven track record is a different instruction entirely. Those are 3 exact phrases. AI knows exactly what to avoid. There's no interpretation required because none is possible. Specific constraints eliminate specific patterns. Vague constraints hand the interpretation back to AI, which is exactly what you were trying to stop. Same person, same experience, same goal. 2 prompts. Watch what changes in the output and pay attention to how little actually changed in the request itself. The first prompt is a clean, reasonable ask. It's what most people would write. The second prompt is the same ask with 4 lines added to the end. Nothing else is different. Here's the weak prompt. Write a professional bio for me. I'm a marketing consultant with 10 years of experience helping small businesses grow their online presence. Completely reasonable, and look what came back. Sarah Chen is a results driven marketing consultant with over a decade of proven experience helping small businesses grow their online presence. Passionate about connecting brands with their audiences, Sarah brings a data informed approach to every engagement. Third person, results driven, passionate about, proven experience, a structure that could apply to anyone in this profession. AI matched the most common professional bio patterns in its training data. Every one of those choices is a statistical default. None of them were requested. None of them were ruled out either. Now, here's the technique applied prompt. Write a professional bio for me. I'm a marketing consultant with 10 years of experience helping small businesses grow their online presence. Do not use bullet points. Do not write in third person. Do not use phrases like passionate about, results driven, or proven track record. Keep it under 100 words. 4 lines, that's the entire change. And here's what comes back. 10 years of working with small businesses taught me one thing. Most marketing advice is built for companies with 6-figure budgets. I help owners without that budget get the same results with less noise. If you want more customers without the corporate playbook, that is the conversation I have every day. First person, no buzzwords, no bullets, a voice that actually sounds like someone rather than a LinkedIn template. The information didn't change, the goal didn't change. The constraints defined which patterns couldn't qualify, and what remained was a narrower, more accurate match. This is the mechanism. The open prompt had a wide pool of valid completions. Third person, first person, bullet points, no bullets, buzzwords, plain language, all of them qualified. AI selected from across that range and landed on the most statistically common shape. The constrained prompt narrowed the pool. Bullet points didn't qualify. Third person didn't qualify. Three specific phrases didn't qualify. What remained was a smaller set of completions that all shared one thing. They fit the actual preferences of the person writing the prompt. The same information went in, but fewer patterns came out. The match got sharper because the range got narrower. AI honors exactly what you exclude. No more, no less. The constraint is taken at face value. A vague constraint leaves room for interpretation, and AI fills that room. A missing constraint leaves a gap, and AI fills that too. Every open space becomes a statistical default. The decision about which patterns to exclude belong entirely to you. AI has no way to know that you hate third person bios, or that passionate about makes you wince, or that your voice is direct and not corporate. That knowledge lives with you. The constraint is how you transfer it to the prompt. Open questions invite open answers. Tell AI what doesn't qualify, and the output shifts toward what does. That's the mental model for this technique. Positive description asks AI to interpret your preferences. Exclusion defines them. The more specifically you name what doesn't belong, the less room AI has to default. Where your judgment still matters, you define which patterns to exclude. AI follows the constraints you write, not the preferences you hold. If a constraint is ambiguous, AI interprets it. If a constraint is missing, AI fills that gap. And when the output comes back, you verify it. The absence of what you named is a starting point. You still have to confirm the result reflects what you actually wanted. One thing you can do starting today: find a prompt where the output keeps drifting towards something you didn't want. Instead of adding description, name that specific thing and tell AI to leave it out. One constraint, and see what changes. We've got prompting resources, templates, and more over at eauclairai.com. And if you want to work through this with a real business problem, reach out to us at Eau Claire AI. Subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Every video in this series covered a technique like this one, starting from why it works, not just what to type. And thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.